I'll be back, Tip. Man, this freaking exhaust, this Vance Hines. Nick knows what I'm talking about. Dang. All right, guys, this is a 2015 Harley Davidson Street 500. It's my brother's bike. He literally just sold his house and moving down to Florida for 4 months and coming back, so he left me his bike. And trying to find neutral here. It's such a bitch. There we go. Man, it's hot as hell. Whew. Man, I don't look right on this bike, man. It sits way too low for me. I have nothing against Harleys. It's just this bike sits way too low for me. Yeah, he's storing it at my grandma's house for 4 months, and he's like, hey, I'll pay you some money if you do the oil change. Yeah, 30 bucks. Thanks, bro. 30 bucks for an oil change. It's $30 more than I had, so I can't complain. Wow, it feels so weird. It's funny because I think I don't think I did put out a video of my brother's Harley. I think I had one made and I just didn't like it and I didn't put it out. And it was right around the same time I sold Chloe. I don't know if I do have a video out or not. I might, I don't know. So I was riding this and I'm like, man, this bike has like such great power. And now that I've owned a 7 for like 5 months, yeah. Yeah. So right now I'm on my way to K&W to get the oil and filter, and shockingly enough they have it. I was gonna take Tip to go get it, and I don't know if many of you know is that if you guys are long-time followers, that Tip is the name of my FZ07. So I was like, you know what, my brother's bike hasn't been ridden in like forever. I think he seriously had this bike when it had like 800 miles on it. No. He bought it, I think, last year. Had like almost 800 to 1,000 miles on it, and he's put 2,000 miles on in a year. Very low numbers. Shoot, I've already got exactly a little over 6,000 miles on Tip in like 4 months. I am not liking this clutch down here. It's way too high. For the 7, it's just like a simple just With here, you gotta be like, you gotta pull, dude. You gotta like lift. But anyways, yeah, I'm on my way to go get some oil and stuff for this bad boy. I don't really know shit about Harleys, but I know how to do the oil change on them. He only paid around a little over $4,000 for this bike. Couldn't believe it. He got it for a deal. I'm loving the exhaust. It was funny because my brother's girlfriend, well, fiance, he didn't leave the keys in the garage, and it was like blocking my tractor and shit. And I was like, how am I supposed to get my tractor out, dude? You're leaving for Florida. And he's like, oh, Erica just didn't want me to leave the keys because thinking you would ride it. Truthfully enough, I probably was gonna ride the fucker. But not that far. I love my 7 way too much just to like go on a cruise with this thing. I have nothing against Harleys. It's just, look at this. I'm like, my knees are like above this tank, dude. Like, I just don't look right on this bike. I like the way it feels, but it's not my cup of tea. So anyways, just to like get an oil change and service done on a Harley's around like $300-ish. And you know, I get it, you know, they're certified and all that. And my brother's like, well, I'll pay you like 20 bucks to change the oil. And I was all like, dude, I was like, I know I'm not certified or anything, but like, you do realize to like go oil change, you know, and service your bike and shit, it's like 300. Not that I would go through the whole bike or anything, but I was like, a little more than 20 bucks would be optimal. And he was like, oh, and I'm like, pay me what's fair. And then he shows up and gives me 30. You cheap motherfucker. And might I add, my brother just sold his house and made him $50,000 profit. I'm like, man, you couldn't throw me like a quick bill, dude? Yeah, it's like, look at it, like that is for like the 7. for shifting. Like, I gotta like pull up on this bitch. I miss Murder the Mitten. I saw so many videos of all you guys up there. Glad you guys had a blast. And I didn't hear about anybody getting hurt, and pretty sure none of my friends got hurt. But I did hear something about, you guys know Tim, who has a Grom, and he has the KTM, and he works up at Motor City Power Sports. I guess he got like left behind or some shit, man, on the ride with everyone up there. He's like, he posted something. He's all like, yeah, come to ride with my boys, you know, all the way from Rochester and Grom out. And then they all ditched on me or left me or some shit. I'm like, dude, I would have been fucking lit too, dude. I feel your pain, Tim, because I never made a video of it. But I was meeting up with Adam and KT a long time ago when she had her Grom and stuff, and they live way out in near Detroit. Like, just to get to the meet spot was over an hour. It was basically down in Taylor almost, and I get down there on the Grom. It took me on the Grom an hour and a half to get there, and by the time I got there, I'm like, yo, I'm here on time, where you guys at? They're like, oh dude, we already left, we're already here at the bike meet, which was an additional hour and a half drive to it. And I was ready to make the time for the trip, and I was like, dude, are you fucking serious? Dude, I didn't make a video of it. I was so salty. On my way home, I was venting like a motherfucker. I was like venting heavy, and I was like, you know, I can't really put a video out like that, you know, but I understand your pain, Tim. I drove an hour one way, and just to not ride with anybody, just to drive an hour and a half all the way home by myself. And might I add, I sat in some 5 o'clock traffic too on my way to on the way to the meet. So trust me, I understand your pain. I know I do not look right on this bike. See, look at that. It's been doing this. My brother said he was having problems with it. I'm shifting into second. You can see it's not in neutral. What in the fuck is going on? I can't get to second. What the fuck? Seriously? What? Oh my god, I remember when I drove with Patrick and he had his 9, and I did a video of that. I remember that. I was having the same issues, but this is way worse. Have you guys ever had Harley problems like this? If any of you that ride a Harley or anything like this, hey Mikey, if you're watching this, what the hell was that? Like, seriously. If you see this video, my guy, I'm probably gonna hit you up and be like, hey, watch the video and tell me what you think about. Like, that is, I don't know anything about that or what that was. You could hear it go into second, but it stayed in neutral. Goddamn Harleys. Piece of shit Harleys. I'm just joking, guys. Don't burn me at the stake. Alright, here we go. Whew. I'm gonna ask the guys up here maybe if they might know anything about it. Granted, they're not a Harley dealership. Whew. But anyways, yeah, I saw a bunch of people at posting videos of Murder the Mitten. That shit looks so sweet, guys. I'm glad y'all had some fun. So far as I know, no one that I knew got hurt. I don't know if anyone else possibly got hurt down there, but when you tend to ride in big group rides, some shit always pops off. I couldn't go because of money and time. I couldn't get it off. Just one of those things. But I got to be grateful because everyone was like, "Oh man, you're really gonna miss Murder the Mitten. It'll be probably a cool video you could do and stuff like that." Dude, trust me, I would have loved to do a video. I just can't do it. Just couldn't do it. Gotta be more. I'm more grateful for all the rides that I'm just so tongue-tied today. I was telling my friend Tommy, because he was like, "Are you going?" And I was like, "No." And I was like, man, I'm just grateful for all the rides that I did get in with everybody this year. It's so much great content and just crap tons of laughs and funny and great memories, you know. Just a lot of good memories to look back on, you know. life's too short. You don't know what the next day is going to bring you. You know, just try to live life to the fullest. Like right now, I'm broke as a joke, and I'm still happy as a clam as long as I just get out and ride. Look at this, I can't even get the kickstand down because I'm just so tall. Whew. Alright. I'll be right back, guys. I might just show you a little glimpse of this. Ooh. So it came out to 53 something, so technically I only made 26 bucks on doing an oil change. Whatever. Oh man. Yeah, I asked the guys in there and they're like, oh, I don't know anything about a Harley, you know, blah, 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 blah. I don't know if that's a really bad thing or if maybe it's just something slightly, I don't even know. I'm not even gonna try to take a guess on what's up with this bike. Man, this bike is dirty. All these exposed wires and shit. Yeah, all I'm gonna really do now is just do the oil change, ride it around a couple miles, and then not touch it for the rest of the year. I'm not gonna be the one to blame for this problem on this bike. My brother knows about the problem, but I feel it's getting worse. That's usually like, okay, I felt like I missed a gear, you know? It's sort of what it feels like. It feels like you missed a gear and you're like, all right, just gotta just, you know, I hit neutral, just gotta shift up, and you shift up, you're like, why the fuck is it not going in gear? Here we go. See? It was smooth. I don't know. I really don't know. You know, I would actually consider taking this bike for like a long trip ride. It's not like my brother's gonna know unless he keeps track of like the odometer and if he watches my videos, which I think he does a little bit here and there. But man, if I had some highway pegs or something, man, there's something that could just be all like out to here. I am just such a tall, I'm 6'4". It's just, oh man, I feel so more comfortable on the 7 than I do on this. Yeah, I'd probably really enjoy it if my legs were just stretched out and I could just go a little bit higher. Feels like I'm just scrunched in here with these bars if they were just like a little more out. Don't you do it, you piece of shit, Honda. One thing I don't know, I just don't like how there's no gas meter here. It's like, yeah, the light will come on, but I don't like that for some dumb reason. Because like, imagine if you're like out in the country and all of a sudden the light comes on, and it was like when I did the FZ ride in the country, both of us were on E, and we had like 20 miles, 30 miles to go, and so I was just riding that eco mode the whole way. And I like how on the 7 where it just can tell you what gear you're in. The Grom, it was just so easy. It was just muscle memory. It was just 4 gears. It was easy. This one, I'm just always like, what gear am I? Am I in 4th, 5th? Well, this was supposed to be a fun ride, you know, be like, hey, check out this Harley Davidson, but I guess it's just, hey, guess what? Harley Davidsons are a piece of shit. Or take it how you will on it. Peace out, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.